All right, it is time to do CSS battle. So we're going to start the timer and go to CSS battle. We have that's a stopwatch icon sort of thing. It's kind of an interesting little design. Background is not white, of course, it's off-white. Kushagra seems to like off-white. How are we going to do this? Okay, I'm not going to use gradients today for the fast version, which means I'm going to do position fixed and margin 0 on the body. I would have a paragraph tag. No reason for all that capital stuff. Okay. There is my paragraph. Now, my paragraph is going to be a border radius of 50%. It's going to be border 20 pixels solid blue. It's going to have a height of 100 pixels. It's going to have a width of 100 pixels. None of these values are big enough. It's going to have a top of 50 pixels. It's going to have a left of 100 pixels. And now we're going to load our extension. That's the word I'm looking for. And start to see how we fix it. So height's going to be 150, 40 maybe, which means width is going to be 140. All right, that's close to the right circle, which that's what we needed, was a circle to start with. Now we're going to have another paragraph tag. So we need to edit the DOM and add that paragraph tag. This one is currently in the same exact place, and we don't need it to be in the same exact place. We need it to be different. The border is going to be, I don't know what it is, 50 pixels solid and blue. But it's not going to be 50 pixels. To get a border like that, we need to say border width is 50 pixels 0, 0, 0. Is that right? Nope, that's not right. That's not right at all. So we need to put 50 pixels back here. And we need to do border color. Color, and then it's not pixels. It's going to be blue, blue, transparent, transparent, and let's do height 0, width 0. Okay, there is the thing. Oh, what is that? Why is it hiding? It's because of the background. Hmm. Wow, that might be a problem. That might be a problem. I did not consider that. My idea was with this shape just to box shadow it a little bit to create kind of the mask where it's hiding the rest of the circle. But that's going to be a problem because the part that you see is different than the part that's going to get a box shadow. And that's what I'm running into. Because remember, I'm not doing gradients because this is fast because it's been over 5 minutes. Sometimes gradients is just the way to do it. Okay, I'm going to proceed. I don't know how I'm going to solve this. Rotate 45 degrees. And top, I don't know, 30. Left, 130. And now let's make the background actually transparent. It's not quite right. Left needs to be 120. That's better. Ugh, now how do I do the mask? I mean, I can do it stupid. It should have been before this, but it now doesn't matter. Border color is going to be it's going to be this one, and then transparent. And we're going to say outline. Actually, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that at all. We're going to do, we're just going to make this red. And then this needs to exist. There is the thing. We're going to put this one ahead of that one. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to move rotate way up here. Actually, that would work, wouldn't it? Oh, that would work. Why am I being an idiot? Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, I think I'm being just dumb. Let's just rotate 45 degrees and say border color is this 32 and red. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of our third paragraph tag. Okay. We need another one of these. And we need to find the right place for red. That's not it. It's going to be the second one. Oh, because I'm rotating 45 degrees, so it's first one. Okay. So this needs to be that. And then we have it. Yeah, that only took 9 minutes. What a disaster I am. Okay. We're gonna unit replace, minify, submit, prettify, ununit replace, because this is 294 characters. I did it without gradients, but I shouldn't have. Although I don't hate that much. It's a lot of characters, but I think I can do it in probably less. Yeah, probably not that many less. Yeah. Okay, I obviously don't like this solution. It's not a good solution, but I don't hate the way that worked. Of course, I didn't think of it until the very, very end. Let's see if we can move some stuff around and get it to kind of still work. Those can all go away. Mm, you know, all that, whatever. This was not a good solution to start with. Hasn't gotten better since I've messed it up. Okay, that's what we have right now. I don't know. I don't know what this is doing. Okay, we have a background. We have a border radius, and we have a border statement that, okay, let's just have this be on the HTML for now to make it less confusing for me. Let's do margin, I don't know, 50, 100. Let's do rotate 45 degrees. That is that circle. Okay, that's 123 characters minified to just get to that circle. The other option for that circle is a radial gradient. Now that radial gradient will have to be masked somehow. So it's not just a radial gradient. But let's do this. Nope. I'm just writing a number, 123 characters for border. All right. Now, to continue, we need the body. And the body is going to be, let's do border, 100 pixels, solid. It's going to have the same 50% border radius. It's going to have similar, not the same, border colors. They're going to be actually exactly reversed. It's going to be transparent. No, it's going to be blue, then transparent. And there's probably a fun game you can play with rotation to get it happy here. There is the thing that we're looking for. Now to see if we can get it in the right place without messing up all of our margins. What if we just margin 0 to start? No, that doesn't help us really. That does help. That's not right, but it's close. Why is it not a circle? No. Why is there something on the inside? I don't have any elements. What is it doing? Why does it have height and width? Hmm. Is that a match? It looks odd. No, it's not a match. But I don't know why it's not, to be honest. It's strange. That's probably a match. Okay. Hmm. Okay, width doesn't matter, but height does. Does that mean I can change the margin and get it happy? I don't know. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to come in at. That is what I wanted to come in at. What if this is 80? It's tighter. 60. 40. Well, things are rotated, so my brain doesn't recognize how things work when things are rotated. Okay, let's just get back to a working version that lets unit replace, minify, submit, prettify. And then we're going to do this the way I thought we should do it to start with, which was gradients. So we're going to start with background on the HTML. And I should select just the HTML. We're going to do a radial gradient. It's going to go from this color to that color to this color. It's going to get 1Q for an aspect ratio. This is going to be, don't remember any of the numbers, 100 pixels. This is going to be 0, 30 pixels. And this should be drawing now, right? 1Q, color, 100 pixels. Oh, that's not going to work. Okay, now we have something. 100's obviously too big. That needs to be 70. And then this needs to be 100. Okay, so we have the circle. Now we need to hide a section of the circle. So we're going to do that. How do we want to do that? I mean, the easiest way to do it is with a conic gradient. The conic gradient needs to be on top of this one, but it doesn't hide it. If it's under, we don't see it. So we're going to have a conic gradient. It's going to go from transparent to white. It's going to be 75% and 0, and I did it wrong, didn't I? Yeah, I did it wrong. It needs to be white for 25% and then 0 for the rest. And that's the shape we want. So that is hiding the first 25% of angle of that thing. And then Okay, so that's 111 characters to get the same shape that was before 123 characters. So this is the shorter way to do that slightly. Now, we also have to have the rest of this circle thing, the quarter pie that's in the top right corner. How do we want to do that? Well, it's another gradient. Is it? I think it's another gradient. So it's going to be a radial gradient that has an offset. I'm wondering how it interacts. Like, we need to mask it too. We need it to be the opposite of the mask that we just created. But we need that mask not to hide the rest of stuff. And it's already been 21 minutes. I'm over time. So, how do we write that? We say, nope, radial gradient, red, blue. I get something drawing. It's going to be the blue color. It's going to get 1Q for an aspect ratio. And this is going to be, I don't know, 80 pixels. And then it's going to be transparent. Oh, we don't have to mask it. We just slam it against the sides and let it cut itself off. So we're going to say at 0, 0. Well, we're going to say 1Q at 0, 0. 0, 0, not 0, 0. At 0 bottom. And then we're going to offset it. 100 pixels, 100 pixels, not 1009. Okay. I mean, although that was closer. Okay, now it just needs to be bigger. Again, in the right place. And let's change this down. 80, nope. 20, that's close but not right. 130, there is correct. This is still 174. That's a lot. Yeah, it's 174 if we minify. That's a lot of characters. There are better solutions than this. But that's what I have today. It's been 25 minutes. This is a long video. I'm going to stop there. Yeah, there's some stuff to be found. But that's my basic solution for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.